Dr. Anya Petrova, a renowned anthropologist, stared at the satellite image. Her eyes traced the faint outlines of what appeared to be man-made structures hidden beneath the dense foliage. She had spent years studying ancient civilizations, but this discovery was unlike anything she'd ever encountered. The image was both tantalizing and mysterious, hinting at secrets long buried by time and nature. Deep in the Amazon, a cluster of structures peeked through the dense canopy. These were not just random formations, they had a distinct pattern suggesting a complex society that once thrived in this now forgotten part of the world. The dense jungle had kept these secrets hidden for centuries, but modern technology had finally unveiled them. It was unlike anything she had ever seen. The structures were massive, indicating a civilization with advanced architectural knowledge. Anya's mind raced with possibilities. Who were these people? How did they live? What caused their civilization to vanish without a trace? Could it be a lost civilization? The thought sent a shiver down her spine. The Amazon had always been a place of mystery and legend, but this discovery could rewrite history. It was a chance to uncover stories that had been lost to the sands of time. A shiver of excitement ran down her spine. This was the moment every anthropologist dreamed of, a chance to make a groundbreaking discovery. Anya knew she had to act quickly. The jungle was unforgiving, and the window of opportunity could close at any moment. The unknown beckoned. The dense foliage seemed to whisper secrets, urging her to uncover the mysteries that lay hidden beneath its emerald canopy. Anya felt a deep connection to the place, as if the spirits of the past were guiding her. Anya assembled a small team, driven by a thirst for knowledge and adventure. Each member was an expert in their field, bringing unique skills to the table. They were united by a common goal, to uncover the secrets of the lost civilization. They journeyed to Brazil, their hearts pounding with anticipation. The team was well prepared, equipped with the latest technology and a wealth of knowledge. Yet they knew that the jungle had its own rules, and they had to respect its power. The jungle welcomed them with open arms, its emerald embrace both alluring and daunting. The air was thick with the scent of earth and vegetation, a constant reminder of the life teeming within. Every step they took was a step into the unknown, a journey into the heart of mystery. As they ventured deeper, the forest floor grew darker, the air thick with humidity. The sounds of the jungle enveloped them, a symphony of life that was both beautiful and intimidating. The deeper they went, the more they felt the weight of history pressing down on them. The sounds of the city faded, replaced by the symphony of the jungle. The rustling of leaves, the calls of exotic birds, and the distant roar of waterfalls created a soundtrack that was both soothing and eerie. It was a reminder that they were far from civilization, in a world that operated on its own terms. Exotic birds called out, their songs echoing through the trees. Each call was unique, a testament to the diversity of life in the Amazon. The birds seemed to be guiding them, their songs leading the way deeper into the jungle. Monkeys chattered from above, their silhouettes dancing in the dappled sunlight. The playful creatures added a sense of wonder to the journey, reminding the team that they were not alone in this vast green world. Driven by their insatiable curiosity, they pressed on, unaware of the wonders and dangers that awaited them. Each step was a step into the unknown, a journey that could lead to incredible discoveries or unforeseen challenges. The jungle held its breath, its secrets hidden beneath a verdant veil. The team felt the weight of history around them, the sense that they were on the brink of uncovering something monumental. Anya, with a compass in her hand and determination in her heart, led the way, ready to unveil the mysteries of the unknown. She knew that this journey would change their lives forever, and she was prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The jungle was an unforgiving labyrinth. Towering trees draped in emerald vines formed a dense canopy blocking out the sun. The air hung heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and unknown blossoms. Days blurred into nights. The team navigated treacherous terrain, their boots sinking into the muddy ground. Thorny bushes tore at their clothes, leaving angry red welts on their skin. Yet they pressed on, their resolve unwavering. The jungle tested their patience, their strength, their will. They encountered swarms of insects, their bites leaving behind itchy, burning welts. Venomous snakes slithered past, their scales glinting menacingly in the dim light. Still, they marched forward, driven by an insatiable curiosity. Each night they huddled together for warmth and comfort, sharing stories and fears under the watchful gaze of the stars. The jungle, with its cacophony of sounds, seemed to whisper around them, sharing its ancient secrets with the wind. One morning the jungle opened up, revealing a clearing bathed in sunlight. In the center stood a village, a cluster of huts crafted from wood and thatch. A collective gasp escaped their lips. They had found it. As they approached, cautiously they saw figures emerge from the huts. Tall, slender people with skin the color of rich earth and eyes that shone with an ancient wisdom. They wore clothes made from woven leaves and feathers, their bodies adorned with intricate tattoos. A wave of apprehension washed over Anya. Were they intruders in a sacred space? But curiosity outweighed her fear. She stepped forward, her hand raised in a gesture of peace. The villagers, their expressions unreadable, watched them intently. A young woman, her head adorned with a crown of feathers, stepped forward. Her eyes, dark and intense, met Anya's. A moment of silent communication passed between them, a bridge built on curiosity and respect. A smile flickered on the young woman's lips. She gestured for them to follow. They had been granted entry into their world. Section 4. The Whisperers of the Leaves. In the heart of the dense jungle, where the canopy of trees formed a natural roof, lived a tribe known as the Whisperers of the Leaves. This tribe had thrived for generations, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the forest. The villagers, who called themselves the Whisperers of the Leaves, welcomed them with open arms. Their smiles were warm and their hospitality was genuine, making the newcomers feel at home in this lush green paradise. They were a gentle people, living in harmony with the jungle. Every action they took was in consideration of the environment, ensuring that their presence did not disrupt the delicate balance of nature. Their language was a melodic series of clicks and whistles, a unique form of communication that echoed the sounds of the forest. It was as if the jungle itself had taught them how to speak, their words mimicking the sounds of the forest. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the whisper of the wind were all reflected in their speech, creating a symphony of nature. Anya immersed herself in their culture, eager to learn and understand their way of life. She participated in their daily activities, from gathering food to crafting tools, gaining a deep appreciation for their skills and knowledge. Her notebook filled with observations and sketches. Each page was a testament to her journey, capturing the essence of the Whisperers and their harmonious existence with the jungle. The Whisperers possessed an uncanny ability to communicate with the jungle. They could interpret the signs of nature, understanding the messages conveyed by the rustling leaves and the calls of animals. They understood the language of the animals, forming bonds with the creatures of the forest. This connection allowed them to coexist peacefully, respecting the lives of all beings in their environment. The whispers of the wind, carrying secrets and stories from distant places, were like an ancient song that the whisperers could decipher. The secrets hidden within the rustling leaves were known to them, revealing the mysteries of the jungle that remained unseen to outsiders. Their days were spent learning about the tribe's customs and traditions. Each ritual and practice was a lesson in survival and respect for the natural world. They witnessed their hunting techniques, which were not just about survival, but also about maintaining the ecological balance. The Whisperers hunted only what was necessary, ensuring that the jungle continued to thrive. Their use of medicinal plants was another marvel. The Whisperers had an extensive knowledge of the flora around them, using it to heal and nurture their community. Their deep respect for the delicate balance of nature was evident in every aspect of their lives. They honored the environment, understanding that their well-being was intrinsically linked to the health of the jungle. The Whisperers, Anya realized, held a wealth of knowledge passed down through generations. This ancestral wisdom was their greatest treasure, ensuring the survival and prosperity of their tribe. As the days turned into weeks, Anya felt a profound connection to these people and their way of life. She was no longer an outsider, but a part of their community, sharing in their joys and challenges. The jungle, once a source of fear, now felt like a sanctuary. Its dense foliage and vibrant life forms were no longer intimidating but comforting, a testament to the beauty and resilience of nature. She was beginning to understand the rhythm of the forest, the subtle cues that dictated the flow of life within it. This newfound awareness brought her a sense of peace and belonging. The interconnectedness of all living things became clear to her. Every plant, animal, and human was part of a larger tapestry, each thread essential to the integrity of the whole. Anya's journey with the Whisperers of the Leaves was not just an exploration of a new culture, but a profound lesson in the unity of life. Section 5. The Ritual. One evening, the Whisperers gathered for a special ceremony. It was a night unlike any other, a night where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual world seemed to blur. The air crackled with anticipation, a tangible energy that seemed to pulse with every heartbeat. The flames of the bonfire cast dancing shadows on their faces, creating an almost hypnotic effect that drew everyone closer to the fire. They were preparing to celebrate the harvest moon, a time of gratitude and renewal. The full moon hung high in the sky, its silvery light bathing the scene in an ethereal glow. Anya watched, captivated, as the villagers moved with purpose and reverence. She could feel the weight of tradition in every gesture, every movement. The villagers donned elaborate masks carved from wood and adorned with feathers. Each mask was unique, representing different spirits and ancestors. They moved with a primal grace, their steps echoing the ancient rhythms of the earth. It was as if they were channeling the very essence of nature itself. Their bodies swayed to the rhythmic beat of the drums, each beat resonating deep within their souls. The drums spoke a language older than words, a language of the heart. The air thrummed with energy, a palpable sense of connection to something ancient and powerful. It was as if the very air was alive, vibrating with the collective spirit of the tribe. The shaman, his face hidden behind a mask of a jaguar, led the ceremony. His presence was commanding, his movements deliberate and filled with purpose. He chanted in a language that seemed to resonate deep within Anya's soul, his words weaving a tapestry of sound and spirit. Each chant was a thread, binding the community together in a shared experience. Anya felt a strange pull, a sense of belonging she couldn't quite explain. It was as if she was being drawn into the very fabric of the ritual, becoming one with the tribe. The shaman's words were like a spell, casting a net of enchantment over the gathering. She felt herself being lifted, her spirit soaring with the rhythm of the chant. She felt a strange pull, a sense of belonging she couldn't quite explain. It was as if she was being drawn into the very fabric of the ritual, becoming one with the tribe. As the ceremony reached its peak, the villagers began to dance. Their movements grew wilder, more abandoned, as if they were shedding their earthly forms and becoming pure spirit. The energy was electric, a current that flowed through each person, connecting them in a web of shared experience. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated connection. The villagers began to dance, their movements growing wilder, more abandoned. They whirled and leapt, their bodies possessed by the spirit of the jungle. Their movements were a blur of color and motion, a dance that seemed to transcend the physical world. It was a dance of freedom, of release, of becoming one with the universe. Their bodies possessed by the spirit of the jungle, they moved with a wild, untamed energy. It was as if they were channeling the very essence of the forest, becoming one with the natural world. Anya, caught up in the moment, felt a primal urge to join them. She felt the rhythm of the drums calling to her, inviting her to become part of the dance. She wanted to lose herself in the rhythm of the dance, to become one with the tribe, to feel the connection that bound them all together. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated connection, a moment she would never forget.